the first part, which is probably the hardest part, right? The self, if managing yourself, evaluating yourself. I think that is. I agree with you. Most people want to just skim over that and let's move on, right? I think thank
So,
you for highlighting that one.
I was just on Saturday called to do a workshop, which was moving from, on emotional intelligence, and it was on moving from reactive to responsive. And when I asked this, and I like to spend a lot of time on it, and I can tell the audience gets uncomfortable because it's like, yeah, 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 okay, okay, we know what that means. But I was like, no, we're going to stop. And till I really got the responses that I thought were key, I didn't move on, which is, what do you feel like when your team members are not listening to you? How do you feel when the customer is not responding well? And people were like, well, what I do is, and I was like, wait a minute, don't tell me what you do, right? Some people were like, well, I take a
What you
walk,
feel?
I sing, I dance, I pray. I'm like, no, 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 no. I want you to tell me, what do you feel?
Yes.
I could tell that it takes a while to dig deeper to get to those uncomfortable emotions, which is when gradually the room moved into, I feel incompetent. I feel angry. I feel defeated. I feel like my blood pressure is rising. And that's what I wanted, because that's important to know. Like, one person, I said, where do you feel it? And they said, I feel like my head starts to get really heavy, or my breathing starts to get really. Very good. You need to be able to know those very concrete physiological things happening so that you can do something about it. So
Thank you for actually.
self-awareness is key. I think really no real growth or no real change really happens or sticks till we're willing to go a little deeper and really diagnose and see in its full rawness what is happening within us. And I wouldn't be doing, an individual or an organization justice if I kind of went in, did a nice fancy presentation and walked out, because, okay, I got my check, but did I really stir any inner work? And if I didn't, then that wasn't right.
Thank you for caring. I think that's a big difference between some people just teaching, other people just, hey, I just want to get that gig and get it done. So
Mhm.
that. Hopefully, my audience hear that and they want to work with you on coming to work with them and have a workshop, because they're truly going to get the value out of that.